Sorry. Forgot to click the mic first. Okay, welcome back to the stream. Testing. I'm gonna test the audio now. Give me a little while. Okay. Everything is okay. Let me check another thing. Hang on. Sure. I added some notification things. Does it show that I am streaming right now? How do I manage my Hey Masu, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. How do I make it show? Can I set a streamer mode? I'm trying to get it to show where I'm streaming. Blech. Oh well, it's something to try and figure out. I think tomorrow I might be able to figure out. Let's see. Okay, anyways, supposed to
did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts?
I was wondering when next you'd visit.
Okay, let me do the start properly. Welcome back to Meruri channel. We are back with FF16 and
Not a word in this.
You're going somewhere, Sid? Can we come? I promise we'll be good.
okay, what? It feels like we might be going to the final dungeon. To me, feels like we might be going to the final dungeon because it feels very like, how do I put it? Everyone's like telling me farewell and shit, but you know that might be a chunk of side quests. I don't know.
Always one more job to do, isn't there, Clive?
I hope it's fine. Oh, stop jumping and climb. I've never tried buying around for the hole. I bet it triggers a trophy.
Keep your mug handy.
10,000 is not, say, too expensive. Meaning I can do it. Should I? Is the thing. What happens? Let's try it out.
If setting our people free wasn't enough. Good news, everyone. The casks have been liberated. Here's to Sid.
Well, there's so many people in the room. Do I get a trophy or anything? Can you guess why I saved?
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
No trophy! Why did I do that? When I come back alive, I'll buy your drink for you. Wait, I should talk to her first to check if there are other options.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Oh yeah, I was very undecided about my weapons because you see, if I get the defender, now I can upgrade it. Then it'll be better than the legendary Ragnarok, which is weird as hell. Might as well lah.
It'd better all be here.
No lah, I mean, I think the big thing is the son of Ouroboros. That one. Yeah, let's get this
It's
one
rubbing me
first.
blind, you know.
Harsh Caron. And this one also
It'd
lah?
better all be here.
I'm not like broke or anything.
Come again. Oh,
Come
don't.
here.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Trouble with your gear, or
Let's
So
go
would
and
it be?
reinforce lah. You see the defender one. Behemoth Shaker. For the iron. Okay.
not my best work, but it'll do.
3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that should do you.
Should make this, even though it will not.
Should last you a good while.
No. Compare gear.
And
No. I just
What'd you want?
want to buy this one. Can't
you can thank me later.
do. Can't go for it.
Yeah, that should do you.
Sun bracelet? Yeah, sure, why not?
Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later.
And then Son of Ouroboros. I can craft it, but I don't know about my own shotgun count. Just like Ouroboros. Also the Orichalcum count. Like I said, if I can, I'll craft this one first, which will need 2 dark steel. I don't know where to get 2 dark
And
steel. Okay. In case I experience purchase regret, I'm gonna make a new save. Yeah. Let's go speak with you, and then we can continue with the main quest.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord.
I
shall
know.
go to this, but as soon as the rebuilding
We will speak to Jill now, alright? I know not what this will trigger. Hopefully not 10,000 side quests.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill.
This is it, Jill. My final dungeon.
You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end. For
Where
better
it
or
will
worse.
end. My ending.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Wait, why fade to black? Did they have a lovely moment at Rhiannon?
It's almost time.
Oh no, my 10,000 side quest
Make
has
sure I haven't
arrived.
forgotten anything.
No! Watch moon together. Yeah, so romantic, yeah. Your poor house spends all her time of late, like whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's not to do with his supply of enteral bones. My dog is in distress.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Can I watch one together now without doing my side quest? See? I knew it. My 10,000 side quest has arrived. As reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I'll ask your aid in a personal matter. Ancient texts seem so injurious. Oh, from a distance. Okay. Some special
Something tells
text.
me this is no mere adventure story.
So what? Oh my god, look at all the side quests. Look at them. They have popped up. My hideaway has like so many green icons. Ah, Toggle, what happened to Toggle? Guess what happened to you?
You alright? About that. Oi! Let's see.
Oh, I really do love Gav. Friend asked me, oh, uncle has quest. Friend asked me, who's my favorite character? I'm like, Gav. Not a main character, not even Toggle. I immediately Gav.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved.
Oh,
but such are the
Rutherford
times
quest.
we live in, huh?
Quest chain
I would have done
from
the
there.
same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control.
Uncle Baron is
Alas,
going
it seems that realm
tank
leadership is in short supply these
for
days, and without it, the people are
this
bound to lose their
realm.
way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between.
This
And
week's
yet,
3
the only remedy for
streams
the
are scheduled,
chaos
right?
that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would
Baron
one
is a
even
very
begin
astute
to unite
merchant.
the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
How do you pronounce
I
it?
thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I
very
could, of
righteous
course,
man.
but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
No, if that is your wish,
Of course
Uncle.
not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once.
No, you won't.
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
I have so many good markers to interact
thank
with. You're not
you,
leaving
Clive.
now. We're taking them all.
Don't worry, my boy. Rutherford is in Randalar this very moment, singing your praises to all and sundry.
Thank you, but later. I always don't speak with the. Oh, Joshua has a quest. Everyone has a quest, huh? I forgot to ask about Origin.
Of course. Another time.
Sorry, Joshua. Wait. Let me speak with Uncle first, okay? I forgot.
Don't worry, my boy. Rutherford is in Randalar this very moment, singing your praises to all and sundry.
Okay.
They'll adore you.
So Uncle will not speak to me about Origin already. I should ask about Origin first.
Ah, Clive. This is it then, brother. Indeed. You're wrong.
Oh man, they're doing some inspirational speech things. Sorry, Joshua, your quest will have to wait. Joshua! No lah. Give me your blessing, make me your shield. Without you, I don't know how I would have even survived. Even when we were apart, you were always with me. I trust you'll be with me now until the end. Oh my god, this Sims. Joshua, don't die! What's wrong? And don't say nothing.
But it's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it. His will? How and where?
How?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle.
Oh,
After Coker
Rosalith
was kind
Castle.
enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father. I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Of course.
Of course.
There is no question.
Very well. I'm ready to leave when you are.
So, I think the Daily Mail will also have side quests, but could be wrong.
Whilst we're away, my decision is made. You said it yourself. He must be stopped. He must. Time is nigh, Ifrit.
Dude is like my honor. I will use my life to heal my honor.
Sid, do you have a moment?
Doris, yes. What's wrong?
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter.
Oh.
And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Then we go together.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate.
Oh man,
the
all the
Narrow.
quests are
Does
like...
that mean...
We need to go
I'm making
now.
an exception.
We should go
But
now.
we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls.
Put yourself into
just
multiple
beyond the
copies
portcullis.
and go
We
with
should head there as
them
quickly as
all
we
at the
can.
same time.
I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Man, I wish I can. Nobody's tool, of course.
How long has it been since the jailers of Balmung abandoned their charges?
Yeah, lah, of course, slowly.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
Who are you?
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers.
Okay.
As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Buffering, yeah,
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
My time is yours.
One can never have too many scouts.
But you know you have a queue. Brother, I have a queue.
And that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
Yeah, you have to wait.
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Wait a minute, Northreach ain't. Northreach has a lingering question.
I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Look at the dude. The dude has icons. I have not that to open my world map yet.
No.
Is that right?
I love you, Otto.
Might be time to take a step back. But if it weren't for Sid, I know you'll do right by us, Clive.
Galt is this guy whom I will speak to and cry.
How you doing?
Aliens or
Anything catch your
ripples.
eye?
Okay, the Northreach one. The lines in the sand too. Lubor. Duty Undying. Cyrus. Quest. He's got another quest. Okay, got these ones. I already barely busy already. Still got any circle I missed here? Yeah, I got two more there. Cry, die. Oh yeah, my dog. We speak with Vivian, then we look over to check on my dog. Togo.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight.
Wow, I bet this one has extremely important lore.
That I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
So I guess I'm not...
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance
her
cannot
lore,
be
then.
overstated.
Oh yeah, let's speak with the Meruri. Meruri do have new stuff. Three. Acne. Oh, evolved. A echo in the crock of some brick. Usher to the underworld. And Titan's Wake of Dalmatia. Like I can remember like that. There are some icons that want to stick with me.
You nearly collapsed back there. It's just a touch of the vapors. I'll be fine.
Not fine.
Clive, no sooner have your wounds mended.
Praises. Killing a god.
Well, I may not have Gav's nose.
This will be the last time, I promise.
That's what I'm worried about.
I do.
Oh, the expression's so soft on his face.
What I truly like. But teach her medicine. Don't push yourself too hard, Clive.
She wants to teach and spread the study of medicine. That would be nice.
Is there aught I might assist you with? His Grace and I.
Beauty is the enemy of freedom. Oh, very true.
First, it was my duty to him.
Oh.
My lord.
I am.
Yes.
I do not doubt it.
Thank you, Yute.
May you return safely.
May you return safely.
May the Firebirds
He
flame
really
burn
looks a
ever in your
little
heart.
like Clive also, right? Who easily passed as a younger sister.
Thank you, my lord, for taking me in. Everyone here has been so kind. It reminds me of home.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the epilogue does, right? Or epilogue of the game has her holding a baby or I don't want to speak with Asta already. Asta very scary. She fell in love with everyone in here already, including Clive.
Couldn't have been easy for her making the journey from Ash.
I see pregnant lady, I remember the theme song too. Wait, you mean theme song MV ending? Eh? Which one?
What do you think happened to Miss Midadol? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
What happened? These three kids having such a serious discussion.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes.
Oh, the
But
moon
that's not
gazing
what we want to
one.
talk to you about.
It's Miss
The
Mididol. She's been acting strange.
the
Very strange.
Yonizu one
She's
is it?
barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful
I
around Miss
break
Mididol's
her
inventions.
ship.
Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise,
Mm,
you could
no.
put it back together, couldn't you?
I cannot put it back.
Who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
I'm a
Why don't I
little
go and see
worried
if I can
about
cheer
her
her up?
myself.
You do that for us.
But every time I see Edda,
Don't scare
her
him.
name,
It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
her name just reminds me of the FF14 one. You know that I will be like, what's your husband's name? You know what I mean? I wouldn't put it past them to secretly give her a happy ending here instead.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't
Airship.
trying to give the Enterprise
Airship.
wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children
Airship.
seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well,
Airship.
almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
Airship.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand,
I'm
take it.
the airship is my godchild now.
First, I'll need oil, and not just some old
Oh
drippings
my
from Miss Molly's
God.
spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
Preferably no longer
If
to
it's beast bones are
attached to the
after,
beast. Okay.
I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse
Apparently,
breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
to help make a ship have the word air in front
They
of
make
it.
an oil down at the docks in Ordil that's as slippery as the sea nasties they render it from. With that and the bone I told you about, I shall be able to finish the prototype.
But like that, then Dior will be like, ha, then
Mididol
need
mentioned a
me.
new project yet? Not exactly. She seems preoccupied.
Where's my dog? I'm a bit concerned by Becky. Dion offered to fly us, yeah. Where's Pogo? There's a quest above. Okay, well, let's go. Oh, yeah. Herman
Sid,
boom.
may I have a moment?
Okay.
Of course.
I'm suddenly approached by a lot of
It is an
curse
honor
breakers.
to
They
finally
scared I
speak with
die.
you. My name is Herman. I've been with the
Okay.
curse breakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
Why?
The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was
I can only escort
raised
one
in an orphanage.
and its stories,
Badbach
the slot taken already.
Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented.
Oh
until
dear,
our
this game
hearts
just
turned
like
to stone.
yeah, we are very
Few
dark.
ever
Let's make it
survived long
even
enough
darker.
to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care.
You sure you want the records?
Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
I'll go
You are a
instead.
good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not
You
for
tell
me.
me where, I go and
I'll
look
go to
for you.
Badbach and find the registry.
Mine, I am Sid,
I
the
want you to risk your
outlaw,
life.
I don't know.
and the number one errand
You can
runner
start by
in
telling me
here.
where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
See, I knew I shouldn't. I didn't need to hurry to explore or loot. All these stupid side quests will make me do it. I mean, they're probably
Plains
important.
of Vida Grace have haunted my dreams since I escaped from the orphanage. I can't say it's magic.
Thing afloat.
What else could it be?
Oh, the floating thing. Where I can't see it. Oh, there it is. In the background, you see, got one. Okay, where's Toggle, my boy?
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Look, look. Toggle, what's wrong, my boy?
Pining for something, boy.
Wants something in that direction.
What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
Yeah, how did
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age.
Oh, he was such a cute little
Doubly
puppy.
hard in being a
Remember
frost
him?
wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Toggle doing?
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Toggle thinks he is,
You want me to go with you somewhere?
what is that? Keepsake. Yes. Looking for you.
Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Karen is like
Where to then, Torgal?
The parents are like, no dogs or cats, okay? You bring home, I throw it away. And then next day you find them rubbing the belly.
Say what you will.
Rub, rub, rub,
Maybe
rub.
Karen has seen or
Is there out you need?
It's hardly everything.
And I will. I promise you can count on me. You take care now.
Of course, but you see the green markers. Of course you don't. But if you do see the green markers, you know I will be leaving anytime soon. Yes, Togo.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria.
Yes. Togo say yes.
Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Eh? Where are we going? If Togo boy can talk like my boy Kang Yun, you'll be like, yeah.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates.
The
There's
book,
something I
the
need to
book,
ask you.
Vivian's book.
I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her.
What's
Clive,
up with this book?
if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement
True history of enslavement of bearers.
A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to
See, I
become
told you
widely known.
important lore.
So rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash.
From
Rumors of
Ash.
the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick.
I had
a
a
collector of rare
friend.
tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
I was right. Pick all the quests first before we set off. So many of them. Let us see. Well, let me change your thingy. I only high cleric. For now, I will take Wages of Warcraft. Plan your route nicely. I know, right? Oh, shall we bring this one? See how it looks like. Ooh, cool. Pretty cool sword, eh? Even though it's like a bit lousier than all the other ones. I got distracted. Okay, let's put the defender. And then journal. Okay, there are a few chain quests. None of these are plus quests, notice. But they are likely all going to be the end of that question. Okay, obviously we're not doing back to their origin yet. Inconvenient Truth is Waloed, Trial and Error, Northridge, Joshua. Let's speak with Joshua first. We might end up back in Rosalit. Aiming high. Curse I think you need to ask Curse some stuff first. Then Lobaron Rondela. Port Isode for Toggle. We could do Toggle first, right? Because actually there's quite a bit of Waloed. We can do Waloed later. Waloed one will be pretty depressing. Let's do a happy one first. Toggles. But let me speak with the Curse first. And then go to... Oh no, let's go Tabor first. Or Joshua. I should have spoken to the bard a bit more. Let's go lovely sing. Cursebreaker, Stephanie's curse. Ding.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away. All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
I've done that with all the things.
Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm.
Beautiful, right?
Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Adamantoid.
And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well,
No,
with
of course.
shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an
Ancient
ancient adamantus down in
adamantine.
Karava, near Ulbidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Can see auto side eyeing me from behind. Okay, so we picked up everything already. There are some quests here. Daily Mail and Tabor's got 2 quests. Northridge got 1. Tabor first. I imagine I'll need like a while to finish all these quests. There's a lot of them. Feels like a 1 to 2 session of just side quests. Which is why my prediction is next week I can finish the story.
Or selling?
What do you sell? The one. Oh, my potion at high force is very low. Let's pick with all the... My direction is not good. Yeah, sure. This way. We used to speak with Serial, right? 2 quests here. Trigger the Joshua one, I think.
My lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril's voice is very soft.
You found a letter from father? Yes.
Slowly, yeah. I'm not rushing.
If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Alas, but probably oh my gosh. Long. My beloved sons, I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way, it shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before.
I think he had a bad feeling.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of? His plans for the duchy, your grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim.
Complete
but your
emancipation
did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the Blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equal. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it, at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril.
Okay.
Shall we then?
Perhaps we don't know them then. That's a very deep bow. Wow, we showed such a deep bow. Where is this? Yeah. Oh wait, Sarah has the second quest. Hey, kick us out of the room. Ayo.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash, a continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the third chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him.
It's always very hard for Clive to hear this from
it seemed only
Cyril.
right to inform you of the situation.
He's always very critical of it.
Unique experience
So
of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate when he might yet be saved.
Clive.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expected
So
it
what
so
I'm
there.
seeing here is if we just rush the main story
see what I can do.
without
You are
going
much
through
too
the side
kind,
quests.
my lord. Go then, with my hopes.
The
And may
last
the firebird's
stream
flame
of
ever
mine
burn in your heart.
with the Walud content would have been the last you see of Walud. If you don't do any of side quests. Because you see, all the good stuff about Walud is here.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
Joshua really. The circle of the Undying, and he really want pair. Oh, Jojo, how do I put the thing? Yeah, yeah. Ah. I'm really bad at. Okay, I think it's there.
This is the Required Tree, an archive where we of the Undying collect and collate our findings. Fragments of Ultima's true nature surely lie buried within these pages. We have only to unearth them.
The Undying all speak very softly. Lost serial acolyte station across body still reported a curious change in the primeval structures. We come to refer to as monoliths or the Drake's tail. Following the fall of Drake's tail and a change in disguise. Allow me to present the preliminary findings of our alcohol. Is this one telling me of where I can find the different challenges, the hand or whatever? In Dracos, our team was able to make direct contact with the monolith. However, no further change was observed upon touching its surface, nor upon dealing it several stout blows. But the purpose will appear to be other than for off the defensive echoes. Wait, what? Second order of archaeologians. Serious guests.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields.
Oh.
Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift.
Got it.
I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
These two
I
so
merely did my
polite.
duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
Clex is such a well-mannered
Perhaps you could explain a little more. What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
Keepsakes.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed.
Matching
He had intended
armbands.
to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was
Are
your
we?
father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone
Where's
in
the
his stead,
Heartstone?
I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else?
We go get the Heartstone,
Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins.
Oh,
We do at
elder
least know
griffins.
where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from
Titan's
here.
Wake.
A certain specimen.
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy.
Oh
Were you to
my
slay
god.
it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield,
That was like,
it
what,
would
13
surely
years ago?
make your father proud.
Godita has been like,
What say you, Joshua?
the people moved again. Check the bird. My goodness.
The
Woman, you're
griffin
not
your
to be
father meant to slay
underestimated.
is currently nesting in Titan's Wake, not far from here. Slay it in his stead, and claim the Heartstone that he could not.
First order, making wing, bro. Community of Tribe's main village appears to be in receipt of regular deliveries of supplies from Hugo Kuka's men of war. People's respect for the one they call Lord Kukawa, whether he is merely body or loyalty or there's deeper connection between the tribe remains unclear.
The Undying are not the only secret fellowship in this realm, you know. There are others, each working for their own ends. Why, not so very long ago, a society committed to discovering how one might cast magics without a catalyst was found to be operating throughout Valisthea.
Oh.
They were denounced as heretics, rooted out, and driven from our shores, never to be seen again.
A lot of secret undercards.
But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Indeed, where the hell is Titan's wake? It's close enough. We could go pong this. I was aiming high. Pong this, pong that. What's over here? What are you selling now? Joshua is with me. I fear no one. No bird.
Come on. Run like the wind.
And it goes smack my face into the dirt for saying that. Oh wait a minute, I cannot. I don't have enough potion. Fly to the demon. In fact, I think not just the gym. I need to go to the Sunbreak on no Caravan or something. Kae no Noraban. I keep mixing up things. Yeah, I need one more. Trip to Kae Norvento. You consider how big this place is, right? I do appreciate it. We are not in an open world setting. I would cry. I think that's all the potions and high pots. Good. We are going to go smack the Griffin. Was it a Griffin?
Ready go?
Ready to go. Time to save. If we do so much, I think I will regret the purchases lah. The most I buy the accessory to earn money and go smack a lot of mobs for money or what. Dun. They here? Oh, it is. Level 40.
There it is. For House Rossfield.
Wow, Rossfield. Oh god, I removed my health thing. Wait, did it use? Alamak! Bin. That was totally area blast. Yape. Okay, can. Kingslayer, no! Oh my hell. Whoa! I avoided that somehow. Ow, I up it. Ow, no good. Can't see very well. Yum it. Wow, just wow. Farewell. Oh, this combination is just dishing out a lot of damage. It's amazing. Higher store griffins are for something akin to the crystal's curse. The flesh slowly turning to stone over a lifetime of channeling ether. Unlike barrels, however, the effect is far more gradual and limited to a sec around their hearts. The slower progress of petrification resulting in the formation of a gemstone of rare beauty. Similar to a crystal's curse.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
The Heartstone. I keep hearing Hearthstone. I'm actually slightly confused. Let's do 2 hunts, then we'll go back to Tabor. I don't know. Second quest is forward. But the merchant here sure has something for me.
Good day.
Good day. Very spectacular. Right. Sure, I'm feeling it.
Farewell, traveller.
Are those bellows easy to work then?
They, take a bit of getting used to. I feel like an apprentice again.
Close little
I made myself a pair of bellows, just like Blackthorn showed us. Give him my thanks, will you? These things have stoked a fire under our asses just when our spark was about to go out.
It's nice to see the British doing better.
You're the one who butchered those Akashic fiends, aren't you? We're in your debt. Might only be a matter of time before the flood spills into the village, but until that day comes, we're not budging.
Hardly folk, these people. I need to come here,
hammer, Daddy.
All right.
Did you see Joshua walking?
It was a nasty gash that demon gave you. You sure it doesn't hurt?
Only when I laugh.
Only when I laugh.
You're far from home.
Did Blackthorn ever tell you?
You apprentice at the same forge? Whoa. How we came to apprentice at the same. The pair of us lost everything before we knew what we have got. No more namestays and fingers on our hands. Welcome found begging in the streets. Oh.
I still remember.
Those are for those too stupid to swing a hammer. Aww.
Set us straight.
Times proved them right because we're still pounding away while most of those who made swords for are slumbering beneath the sand. It's not as if I could ever be best Blackthorn at sparring anyways.
There was a time.
Discover a vein.
And each one. But then.
Lose pride or lose best customers.
While Blackthorn, in the end, don't ask me. And they still might be.
Like knights to magically appear wherever trouble turns up on our doorstep. You write me a letter that I won't magically appear. I'll come over.
And should those Akasha come calling again?
I reckon there's a place in Dravolge for both quality and quantity. Of course.
Be seeing you then.
What is the what is that thing when you put three Venn diagram? Yeah, Venn diagram. You want cheaper, you want faster, or you want good? But there is some compromise.
It was a nasty gash that demon gave you.
It's good to see the men back at work.
Aye, and roast chocobo on our plates again.
Roast chocobos. Run, 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 run.
I've got a new design for a blade.
It's good because previously the village was like so dismal, like dying and stuff. So sad.
Let's go.
You go front and turn right.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind and broja. Going so fast, I just want.
This won't be easy. Here we are again.
Did I know that?
Carava, if you were a tortoise talker, where would you hide?
Oh, this is the tortoise one. Shoot. Go back, stupid Stormbender. I didn't know that Ambrosia could fly. That was new to me. Let me save in case we get picked by the tortoise and dies. Not that I think that will happen.
It looks like we found him.
What the hit is that so far? Oh, this is me, perfect. với ai? Ủa, được. Didn't even hit frames horrible. That did not hit at all, did it? Lana, welcome back to the stream. Okay. That was not my flame. Look at Toggle in the background. That's so cute. Diamond toy shell, yay! Rotate new layer to its protective shell once every 2 moons. Considering that many of the creatures live for hundreds of years, it should come as no surprise that the shells of older specimens can be several hands thick and weigh over 50 stone.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
Indeed, she can. Look at Toggle Boy just. I remember Titan Wig has something. If I remember correctly, it was Mark Hunt. Yeah, I don't know which way though. Fallen Tagon, I think. Was it Crystal Giant?
Let's go.
I might be wrong. Oh. There we are. Thanatos. Yeah, it's to the underworld. Yeah, makes sense. This guy managed to get the screenshot.
Another of your friends, Ultima.
Oh my god.
If it's me you want, I'm right here.
Wow. Screw it, you dog. Oh, did I avoid that or I didn't really? Maybe I did not. Wow, upgraded diamond dust. The second hit will usually break. Oh, look at Joshua behind. Oh, I should go. I should go. Tumingin si Papa Babong. No, not yet. Oh, that did not full charge. Oh, can get. Very heavy. Udah get hit. Whoa! I was fooling around, sorry. I was seriously fooling around. 让他逼满丢。Oh, my life. I lost concentration. This is so funny. I wasted a few pots because I lost concentration. God damn it. Dark steel. Oh! Yes. I know where to find another dark steel now. Yeah. Extremely similar to iron. They're darker, harder, and heavier. Thanatos, or Prince of Death.
And don't come back.
Don't come back. So far we have had a Typhoon, Yojimbo was there. Anyways, let's go back to Tabor for paying the Hearthstone to Lady Godetta. Yes, correct. Oh, was it this way? No. Ayo, very bad directions. Run. Oh, my poor potion count. That was funny.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
Yes, the Griffin is slain. There you go. Two of them.
Yes. This radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace.
Yes.
Your father would be so proud.
I know.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Like now? Like right now? Now? Serious? Like I hear whispers that they're coming back. Cookie.
The armbands are complete.
Armband.
Take them. They are yours.
Wait a minute, I just bought equipment
Heartstone
earlier.
is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Promise.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewellery be sent away from the castle.
Somebody found out.
It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued.
Oh my god, that was just praying. Those two people found it and I can just carve the stone.
He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered. And that his sons were alive and well.
Aww.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
There is one thing I really like. The Founder's Grasp. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say. There is one thing I really like about FF16. Is that you see... The hell, what happening here? I think they meant to say something. I interrupted them. Okay, let me finish what I was saying. You see, we have Sunbird here, Dalmatia here, Rosaria, and even in Ash, the Walud, and Canva here, the Twin City, right? And there are like good people and bad people in each of the nation. Like it's not very one-dimensional. It's, I guess this is what they like about like Final Fantasy epics. That there is war and there are sides and there are just people in each of the sides. So they're good and bad. And even the villains, they have sides to them that are like not just I bet. I mean, Luca Blight or Suikoden 2 is like one of the iconic villains because they're just pure evil. But they also have like the love for the sister. And in this one we get like some childhood trauma. But there was a love for mom, which is a bit weird. Then we have Hugo, Pupka, and Benedicta. And who else? For the mom, Clive and what's his name? Joshua's mom is a bit somewhere along the lines of Luca Blight, but Yeah, like the villains also have a lot of them. Just not doing that little
I remain your faithful servant, my lord.
Like, I really like how
suit you well.
you can see them because I can't see the
Gratifying
bands.
to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Should we pay Father a visit?
We will go to
I think we
Rosaria.
I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Father's helm.
Thank you, Cyril.
Oh. I was saying I just upgraded my equipment. Oh well, it served me well for like the three fights. Yeah. Okay, we're going to Rosaria now because things are getting worse. So no. My God, see. Oh. Pressure under those pictures adorning the wrists of the mythical founder. In ancient engravings, Archduke Elwin intended to give these bands to his beloved sons upon the coming of age, that they might serve to remind them of the unbreakable bonds they share as proud scions of the ducal line, unwavering devotion that would be required to see their duty done. There. One thing I don't really like about 16 is that we cannot see the equipped stuff. Although it will be like mix and match of weird stuff. Well, we can see sword, but we cannot see Clive's gym badges. Yeah? Okay, so I'm not going to LMU. Like I said, I'm going to Hawkcry Cliff, Rosaria, and then we will go to Port Isolde because Togo wants us to go there. You see, my priority goes by urgency. No, sorry. Family importance. Joshua first, Togo second, and then who else is in Rosaria? Better not make me fight something back on the way here. Oh well, even if it does, it's okay.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? Of that I'm less certain.
Oh, saving the world is easier.
What we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Oh.
It's just back there.
And we would never have guessed, right? The one to betray sleeps in his own bed. Oh. This is Rosaria Family Matters, the stream.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It
wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
Oh, Joshua.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
Oh.
We all have, Clive. We all have.
The whole of Rosaria hurts for his passing.
Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
Clive inherited not just seeds with you, but Elwin's as well. No? Oh!
We won't lay you down.
That's so cheating!
Onward then.
I bet Togo's quest will make me cry as well.
And to a new beginning.
It's not their father will be so proud. Father is very proud. Put in Clive's chambers. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. You mean he didn't want to join me, huh? What do you mean? He will join my party now. Wasn't he in my party already? What the hell? Yeah. Like you could have just done without that and just let Joshua accompany me. What the hell photo is this? Anyways, that's not the photo I want. This is... Look at him, so dirty. Behind there's a grave. Like a case of you know it, you will know it. If you don't, Toggle is damn cute. Yeah. Okay, what's next? I think I need to go to Ulti for mid. Yeah, we'll just pop over. Accidentally doing mid's quest first. Is she very important? Okay.
Mid's well. After what happened here. It's a miracle. It was any left at all.
Yes, yeah. Is that the only one? What, my icon is still here? Oh yeah, I missed a chest. What? Oh, it would have been good, but it's okay. But yeah, let me wipe my face. I was crying. You know the quest, I was fine, you know. I was like, oh. Then they put that one in. There goes my tears. Very good, very well done. I imagine there is more than one of the halo thing that I'm supposed to get. Kochika. Over here. Ew. We got mobs on.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Yay. Okay, pot is all there is now. I pinned it there and I cannot access. Very good. Smart. So smart. Wrong. Did I fight some Mage's brother here or what? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was a quest saved until now. Oh, the back to origin was just the two of them. And now I have Joshua with me. I see. So now Joshua joins me on my side quest because I triggered that one first. Good job. Good job, me. Yay! Oh, good boy wants to go somewhere.
After all these years.
Eh?
That's more than I remember. And
You
you're a
were
lot
a
bigger.
child, weren't you?
You might have to swim, boy.
Togo does not like that.
I wasn't being serious.
Togo say, why you
go
joke?
on without me.
Oui.
I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Took into account that Joshua might be here. Where are we going though? Is it a new area?
This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees.
Mist.
Come on.
What's a rookery? Oh man, I'm gonna come back here.
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
Stop. Don't challenge Togo, boy. Do a race lah. Togo will run so far. So fast.
This was our hideaway.
Oh,
wasn't it, Togo?
Precious Togo Lord. The mist is Northern Territories. gonna get no flashbacks.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
He's looking for something.
This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword.
Oh.
Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal, for never giving up, for never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Why am I so smart to do this quest right after Elway's quest, huh? There's no way I wouldn't have cried for this part.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
There's more, Torgal.
All right. I'm coming.
Torgal, give me one moment. I want to go back. How did Torgal even come here?
I think I know where we're going.
What I bet this is like where we found Torgal or some shit. Wow. Oh heck, that view. Maybe no. Resolve.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you.
I know, right?
We wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
My nose is blocked. More than worse. Yeah. Power's attack potency. Charge sparring sword. Putting that contact is even worse. Running Murdoch. That's class mental. Oh my god.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
You know what? And go head back to the airship. Why is there one circle quest there? I didn't miss any. Why got quest pop up? Which one? Whose quest pop up? Is it you? Let's go talk to Mid first. What time is it? 11. I've got an hour to go. Oh yeah, I might as well stop to go buy diaper later. Things you do not usually hear on stream. No, stop. Pause the stream. Pause the stream to buy diaper. Cry Daniel, put a wing quest and toggles quest back to back. Smart, right? But how was I supposed to know?
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Are you kidding me? She's gonna need more stuff. Or maybe she won't need only this. I mean, the ship is more or less done already. It already has an airship
Make it sound
shell.
like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
Most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
What do you mean by 1 and a 0?
And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem.
Cogwheel,
Is that smaller a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
You lost a cogwheel? Eh?
The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
I have to ask the kid. There was a cogwheel, huh?
Mid at all mentioned a new project yet?
Wait.
Not exactly.
Guys, I need your help.
Sid, is
This
Miss
is so
still
cute.
hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an
Oh
airship!
man, I mean, you're so smart.
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in
remember.
case. It's in the bag of bits.
They know that.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find.
Oh my
All
god.
the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
We'll be disassembling things and putting them back, but they are leftover pieces, and we should be saving them. Very big.
Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
That's a conversation. They have been hard at work, to put it in a way.
Well, did they have it?
Yeah, they do. There, the cogwheel. Why does the scales have a
They
cogwheel?
did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? It's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place...
So tiny?
Well, you just wait and see.
Those are not very big skills. If our ship can fly, if you're making an airship, then you don't need to fly us already, yeah. Except, you know, this is the prototype.
That should do it.
Wait.
Here goes nothing.
Prototype small.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared.
Aww. Don't
The
put the
mithril
out of
engine
his
was
job.
made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without.
What will it be?
Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other.
But you're not wrong.
People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
Aww.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question.
Aww. Do I follow
First
my
time I
head or
stood
do I
on the deck
follow
of
my
your
heart?
ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
Oh my gosh, Clive.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this.
Aww. Shit. Giving wisdom.
Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
Aww.
All that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it isn't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them.
Oh, like Sid, huh?
A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
Oh. She decided this is not the right age.
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Aww. Cute little bonding moment. So we are not getting our airship just yet. Oh, sucks. She is not wrong.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all.
Why not airship?
My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
This explains why we don't have an airship yet. But we do have a model airship. Oh.
What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it. We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder.
Bart's
Seeing
the
as you're always
Builder.
strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not yet.
Make a name for yourself.
You better bloody had to and
Aww.
all.
You mean it's gonna give Sid's name to Jill? If Clive dies,
Enjoy
then.
it while you can, Clive.
Once the crystals crack, I'm going through my plan.
Imagine that, eh? Till then, though.
You know, cause
Give a melon half, Clive.
this sets her apart from a lot of the scientists and inventors who pursue their dream to the end regardless of the damage it can do to the world. Right?
Exactly.
So, she judged that the time is not right for inventions, that it will only cause harm. Basically, a little bit like building a nuclear bomb in that time age.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
You give
Here's
me
everything
my
we've received and everything promised.
Genji gloves. Give me my Genji gloves. It's a drunken galley captain I shared a table with last night is to be believed. Word of the exploits have made its way across the seas to the great continent. What is more, she claims there are those who see flourish, herself being one such woman. Oh, the captain is a lady.
You earned this. Come
Well
again.
done.
I may have more.
Gloves? Genji gloves? Golden it. Increase damage dealt to enemies by 5%. Cool. Carol's thing.
Oh, yeah.
We took down the Titanic one. There's one more in the crook or something. Is it some wreck? This is Walud, the croc. Oh yeah, I was like, why is there another one, right? Let's go in and take a look at my letters. Who sends me a green letter? Can you hear my pain? Why did I get green letter? But I imagine I'll be getting all the keepsakes from the side quest. Like, look, my table is getting more and more. Oh, Ankman sign. Martha's Rest signboard. We're missing what's the name? The Veil signboard. Not done yet, that one. Guardian's Scar. Crimson Caravan signboard. Roasted better. She's Goblin. Model airship. Medicine chest. Dancer, apples, and Rose's tag. Aspiring sword. This place is the place to stand here, look at them cry. Okay, letter. Big yawn. I knew it, Jill's quest. Okay, read it here again. Might be a little bit fun. Concern for Jill. Though her acorn brought her much suffering, the loss of Shira weighs heavy on her heart. We poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but for only a fraction before we depart for the skies. We will speak of this more in private. Yes.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Yes. Oh, there were more letters, weren't there? The wages of fate. From Joshua. Do you remember what you told me that night at Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominant sits upon yours. But are we not both dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted? What Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own paths. Grant me this, Clive. Let me be your strength. We become pursue of each other. Find how two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now. But there's still a lot you have to learn about the hound of yours. Aye, he will stand in front of a bloody raging behemoth if it meant protecting you. He did! But that doesn't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes he just wants someone to pat his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of coconuts. You do good to remember that. Karan will be most unhappy if you let Amma's little doggo go without head rubs, belly rubs, and coconuts. Huh? Okay, let's go and find Joshua. Scotty will get you. I don't know. I thought I was taking the ones that really mattered. The close to hearts ones. I'm sorry. I'm a little sleepy.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we've returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her.
Open classes 30.
When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Man, Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Oh, these brothers. So cute.
I can't say my travels ever took me back to Man's Hill. I'm curious to see how it has fared.
I guess we're going back to Rosaria again. What quest is here? Oh, Daily Mail. Oh yeah. The next I should do Daily Mail and Lubo's quest. Because I'm super concerned about Lubo's fate, and if I need to burn down Daily Mail in, you know. What you to do without me? I know, right? My poor damn heart. Is it me or this thing asked me to? Oh, this way. Are those the snow daisies? There are not very much snow daisies now.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Joshua already said, why don't you Google? Oh. If they didn't point me there, I wouldn't have known there's a little place there. Yeah? Oh, I'm just scanning for undiscovered spots. There is a trophy for all the, like, discovering all of the map, which was why I went and walk and found Silvarog that time. That was a bit terrifying, actually. I think Rosaria is safe. The lands look fine. Guess we're going back to the hideaway then.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
How is it that I went out and then come back and then there's a letter in my chambers? Did I get dark steel? I did, right? But not enough. I need to fight the other one.
Oh,
notice the flowers on the floor.
What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I'm not trying to have
advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold.
Not too hot, not too cold.
To carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrek.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Hey, we're going Sunbreak? Okay then, I have a hunt in Sunbreak. I like how Clive will just casually walk through the flowers. Where is there a letter? Okay, fine, I'll go for the letter first. It's close enough. Looking at the greenery and the life that they are leading, you don't think this is in the middle of the lake with blight blend surrounding this place.
First the skies, then the crystal.
What music that I choose is kinda nice. Treasure hunt. Mid. What, you didn't think I was just saying that stuff about hiding my engine, did you? Wouldn't you know I've already a flying spot picked out and everything? You're going to go on this grand adventure, you need to be quick about your business with that ruddy god of yours. Turo and someone more clever might beat you to the prize. I suppose in that case I could bury you one of my lesser inventions. Goddess knows I have countless. Bit is gonna go down as the greatest inventor of this age, if not all times. Right. Is this where we'll be going? This is Bokalad. I suppose it'll be here. The crook in the croc in Northridge, is it? Priceless. Oh yeah, there are 3 quests here. What a high number of quests.
Nazir might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
And what can I do for you?
What a meteorites scattered everywhere.
I'll be here if you need me.
Joshua, I'm gonna trigger this one first.
I'm nervous. Is it alright? Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers
Don't
inherent in
die.
that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gavla.
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
Don't die.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now
Here's a
listen.
new large sigh.
Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember.
Oubliette.
Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
Don't make me rescue you from a prison. I am like worried.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way.
Oh, I stalk him.
All right, Ember. Impress me.
Why? Oh, quests all over the place on. Am I worried
the
about
capital
this
has
dude?
moved. The Empire keeps the watchtowers overlooking royal meadows and the Sea of Grace manned. But only by a skeleton crew. It's a trial, not a death sentence.
Good girl.
So the NPC reassured me that it is dangerous, but not that dangerous. Simplifying, he says.
All right.
I am not fighting. Can't believe I managed to miss the stairs and then
These are
walk
clean
out.
kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
Oh, the knocks, the beasties.
Or maybe not.
Why are you screaming? What did you meet this time?
Damn it.
That is a bit big.
Draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
He's not dying today. Ow. Broke already, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Amber need to go back for more training. Did they even make it all that high into the water and everything? My crap has a bit of blood.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
He ran off already? Oh hey, there's a chest. Stop the pic. He brought me here for this! This quest, sneaky as hell. Very good. What is that anyways? I feel like this quest is to tell us how precious Gav is. Astro's Big Braid. Increase down thrust damage by 10%. Oh, I did use it just now.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, my girl. I could have just teleported. What the hell am I doing? I'm sorry, Joshua. Where's Ember?
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid.
I think
knew
he
the boy
has
had a
done
nervous streak,
his...
but he seemed like
the right man for the job.
He's done his thing, yeah.
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Hey? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Isn't me or the Ember gross?
This won't be an easy decision.
Sense of humor just now. Okay, we're not gonna fuck to the view. We're not gonna go to the view just yet.
And who'll pay for that?
Who do you think? The Dame actually cares about this town, unlike the Duke. He's only interested in picking our pockets to line his own.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke.
Oh, it's much
Saw the captain just now.
like the same. Oops. I nearly went to the map.
Hang the Duke and his bloody garrison.
Fine, I'll go to the view first.
Your town needs you.
Do you have a
I
moment,
don't want to get
Clive?
distracted, but...
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Oh, Isabella.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine.
Sabine.
And it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well.
Oh, the daughter of
I trust you'll forgive
the
me,
Duke of
Clive.
Oriflamme.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
The daughter is totally trying to like
precisely what is called for.
get rid of the dad.
People downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong.
It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire
She will
who
make
must
a
serve her
good
people.
Duchess.
He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
Oh, Sabine has...
She certainly has spirit.
Yeah.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry,
There
where
is
were
that.
we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Isabel knows more about people and sees
Just a pity
right
I cannot
through
join
that.
you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
I mean, her heart is probably in the right place, but it also is about making her father see that she is right. I'm talking about Sabine. Isabel has a better finger on the pulse of this place. Okay, I'm gonna go this way and be careful from
it'd
here.
be nice if we could all do whatever the hell we wanted and not in.
The middle of the place is a little pink looking. The skies and everything. Ah, pretty. Okay.
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any
Nope.
trouble?
We're gonna go find flowers. Bye bye.
Let's go.
Can you imagine the soldiers hearing that? What? What are those crystals over there? So pretty. I've been wondering about that. Maybe it's some fallen thing. Or not yet reach it. Ding, ding, ding. Wait, do you see that? Are those flowers? You circle around.
Vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Yeah? No, but the... Wait, it might be here. See, it's in front. Ah, yeah, a bit... Not of...
Do you see them?
Ah, yeah, I do. Our friends also. Let me boom them so that we can... the flowers will be safe, right? Oh, how come you're still alive? Ow. Level 40, that's why. Toggle growl. Something else?
You see, boy.
Big monster. Oh. It's not just a big monster.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Oh, you.
Only one way to find out.
but there's new enemies approaching. Alamak, wrong skillnya. I tried. Oh yeah, my gosh. What? This should be it. Ding! Minotaur man. I'm concerned about the flowers. I didn't set the flowers on fire. Are we bringing back flowers or are we bringing Jill here?
But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Are you going to cutscene the part where you bring Jill here, or am I gonna have to go back to Hideaway and get her to come over here because that's so legit? Please cutscene her back. Oh, cutscene her
It
back
appears
to
my work is done.
Hideaway.
The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Sure? You better not leave the party. Where's my lady? Oh. Oh yeah, the curse breaker, right?
You should have seen him.
Welcome back,
I
Sid.
missed something, I'm sorry.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial.
Oh,
But from
Otto,
what I
okay.
hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Does Ember deserve passing marks? Why, yes! He made use of his environment and all the elements to his favor.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn,
A
it's
bit
true.
harsh.
And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
I didn't say
Daft as a
bad
brush
things.
there, man. But his heart's in the right place.
Daft as a brush.
Just like someone else we know. And if you
Are you
ask
talking
me,
about me?
we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
Oh, Gav?
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Back to work. Otto.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not
That
play out as I
gentle
expected.
reading though.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
There's a lesson to learn for all of them. Did he freak out at the beastie and nearly died? Yeah. But did he took advantage of the situation and did his objective?
Sid,
like
I
completed
wanted
his
you to know.
objective?
I will be taking
Yeah.
personal responsibility for Ember's combat training. And I will not let you down.
You do good. Don't let me down. Why is there another green icon? Every time I come right here, there's a new green icon. Is that you, Gav? Oh. Let me. Later they teleport me.
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual.
What's
It's
wrong,
just-
Gav?
Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something
Eda's
for it.
baby.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Eda's baby.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Gav more or less adopted Eda.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, you know.
You know, there just might be.
Look a liking
All right,
to
then.
her.
What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just
Aww.
any.
No. One made from the feather of a
What's
silver
wrong with you?
chocobo.
Why a silver chocobo?
There's not lucky in all the realm.
Oh, okay.
So we
For
used
the
to say
child,
back
for
home
the
anyway.
baby.
Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose oar sits attached to, aye. I was going to start by asking around with travelling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
And you find a silver birdie.
I won't
And
forget this.
pluck a feather. And if the birdie kicks me, then the birdie will not be alive anymore. Yep. Seriously, I come back and then there's a new quest. I come back and there's a new quest. This is most concerning. Will I ever be done with my side quest? Or will I be stuck doing side quests forever?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
How would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme? Just walk off already. Hello, she didn't even say yes. Clive. Clive. He did teleport me. Lucky I talked to Gav first, otherwise I'll be in Oriflamme again.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits.
Oh, why were you
In the end, it
crying?
earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into.
Clem getting into trouble.
But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Aww.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Aww, dear bonds. The garland of flowers. Flower garland.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come.
Dawn will always come. Aww.
That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Oh, are we getting the romance?
I don't know.
A little fleshed out?
Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have.
Aww.
And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Oh, my
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you.
I know, right? Lover.
For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
But it's going to wilt though. It's okay, there were cast magic on it. It will be fine. That was so sweet. My heart's gonna burst.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
They can wonder some more.
There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Oh man, yeah, so right. There is so much to do. I cleared the what the hell, stupid quest complete. My screenshot is gonna be of quest complete. Oh. No, Snow Daisy Garland. Shiva's Kiss. Reduces diamond dust cooldown time by 7.5 seconds. Oh my god. It's 12. It's 12. Give me one moment. Did I take a screenshot? Did I take the screenshot? Very good. Jill has joined Clive's party and remained with him until departing for Origin. Well, how many people can I add to my party? Yeah, one. I don't think he'll join us. I know already. Toga, come here. Toga boy. Okay, very good. Very good. Stand there. What are you doing with the flower? Then photo mode. Then we carry our Clive again. Yeah, excellent. Okay, I need to buy diaper. So this stream you're gonna just like see Toggle being cute here like that. Oh, it is $2.40 cheaper. Oh, let me buy another. Why does it still say 60 though? Does it have like a? I don't understand. There's some price here that I still see as $60. Ariana. Let me claim all the voucher. Important to claim voucher. Okay, let's take a look. It's still $60 though. Why? I thought it would be cheaper. It's 15th of August already, what? It says here 57, 60. Oh wait, let me see. Yeah, non-XXL then it will be 57.60. XL is 57.60. Oh, I heard a little bit from the sound from my baby. How now broccoli like that? Do I buy one more set? Or two more sets? There's not much discount, then I don't need to do it now already lah. Okay, I drink some water and then we continue for a little bit more. Depending on Tangyuan status. I feel like I'm doing all the sweet quests today and then I'm gonna have trouble on Thursday. I took screenshot already, right? Toggle boy is cute. Okay, since we are inside. Hi. Wait, so who are in my party? What did you? What about Joshua? Joshua no more? Hey. In any case, let's since we're in Northridge, let's go. Oh wait, my hands. Where is this place called the Croc? Okay, I see it. I think it'll be a big one. Let's pin here first so that I don't get lost on my way there. What are those so shiny ones? Oh, fallen. Oh hey, Joshua is here as well. Do I have both of them with me? The Croc feels familiar. The hell, Black Widow. Was it the place where... Oh hey! Joshua and you are both here. I was like, where's Joshua? Yeah. That Croc feels like the place where what's his name? Lost Wings owner.
That'll do, girl.
You guys wasn't what I was looking for though. Ah, I thought I avoided that. Not the Croc. I thought for sure it would be the Croc, the enemy I'm looking for. Oh wait, I went to Heaven Hall, not the Croc. No wonder I'm like, where am I? Okay, let me pin correctly then. That way. This way? A little bit of a ride. I was right. Heaven Hall is the place where what is his name? Lost Wings owner.
Be safe.
Okay, save here. Let's take over this one. I've forgotten his name somehow.
Have care.
Bobo. Terminus.
Looks like we're working something up. Only one thing for it.
My skill got cancelled so many times. It's so annoying. I can't see anything well. Ow, 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 ow.
I needed that.
What am I doing? Oh, help.
Nice try.
Oh. Whoa, what's the face over there as well? Oh, ho, 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 that's damn cool. No way, that's not cool. It helps that Jill and Joshua are also here at this A rank. If it were S, I would have way a lot more trouble. I hope you give me Dark Steel. No!
Sweet dreams.
That's not Dark Steel. I'm the one in Walud, whatever the heck that thing is. I think it was a Fafnir? Yeah, it was a Fafnir. Let's say. I'm getting a bit sleepy.
We have our coin, our stock, and our stores.
So you
I
are
don't know why I
content to
can't
abandon
understand.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier.
Like father, like daughter
hoping
or
to
something?
convince the Dame to join her in fomenting
How
rebellion.
views are different.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man.
I'm
We've had
always
some reports, you see.
the best man.
Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous
Please
back
be
here
safe. Stay safe, Philip. I'm so scared of you guys. Just the last time somebody else went off and do their own stuff, Theodore died. Hey, can you?
Ready, go?
Do you understand how paranoid I get now? I thought a tree was moving. No.
Damn it. The reports were true.
Oh my.
I need to stop them before they get to the town.
You should go sleep. Good night. Okay. Good night. Good night. Let me boom them. Good night. Good night. Tomorrow, Palia. I had a feeling today will be side quest mostly also, so that's why I put 2 sessions for Thursday, Friday. Who's curing? That one. Oh, that one huge. Oh, it makes what will be dirty. Enemy slain. That's a little fast. I'm worried. Please let nothing happen to Philip. Oh, if you hear a weird sound.
Call that a test, Ultima.
Adjusting my clothes.
It's me.
Oh, he's fine. It's up on the other side.
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
You
Do you
have
the north?
2 guesses.
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Blue murder sounds about right. Akashics are blue. Oh, we're getting teleported. Oh, they're having a versus situation.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm?
I don't really want to be
Empire is
stuck
their
between
sword
them.
and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword,
Where's the
how will the
music
people
like
fight?
this?
Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people. Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Oh.
You may have filled my daughter's head with your
Do
heresy,
you want to sort through your heart?
corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are.
Oh?
The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you?
Oh?
That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Oh? They managed to get all the men away from...
That's a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Leaving behind the two nobles who only know how to use their... It was basically they were the original influencer, right? Hmm.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to
Oh,
me.
that's huge.
Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still one for numbers. Unlike the enemy.
I'm
I
gonna
only
go
hope I
boom
can go
boom.
some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise.
Okay, I need to bring
I'll make my way up
my
the road to Oriflamme.
area blast then.
I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
In the herd.
But take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
The men in her life are so dependable.
When the fighting begins, we can take refuge in the barracks. We'll be safe there.
I have served the Duke for many years, and I hope to do so for many more. But I cannot turn my back on these people. Our people.
Good for you guys.
Merciful creature, wherefore would you forsake me?
Father.
He only has eyes on building his empire, building back the empire. He doesn't care anything about the people.
This is not a tale, children. The monsters are coming. We have to hide.
What about the knights? They'll save us, won't they?
What's there
Good
about
people of
you?
Northreach, may this song be your courage. Let kinship be our sword and shield, our banner, silken veil. Against the dark we stand as one, in love the stoutest male.
Okay. It's a bit funny that you know, I'm fighting and like going to fight and have like enemies bearing upon. I guess I'm listening to music there like nice. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Let me just see what's the
You're here
situation.
to fight. If you'll give us swords.
We're ready. Tell us where you want us.
There's linen for bandages and wine for courage.
What's all the commotion?
Town's going to war. You can help, or you can get out of the way.
Wow. Or you can get out of the way.
Where are the bastards?
You can leave the south in my hands, Clive. If
I'll
I
go
can
for-
leave the north in yours.
I'll go to the north, I'll go to the north.
The more of us there are, the better chance we have of driving the fiends off.
Indeed.
We can fill the pots with pitch and throw them from the walls.
We'll start preparing poultices for the injured.
We'll hold the main gate or die trying.
I hope you all don't die trying too hard. Like. Please stay safe. I think I'll stop after this one. We will have clear Rosario. And in this case, it will be Northreach. Unbreak Northreach. Quest and hunt.
We can help with the wounded.
Hopefully you won't have to.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
Okay, are we good to go? I'll just drive forward and it should be good.
Good girl.
Good girl. Ding, 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 ding. Here they come.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Do I have everyone in here yet? No? Are you going also? I'll save my other ultis for another batch. Oh, that was quite cool of you.
No. It's only just begun.
I want big. I didn't manage to touch that. That was terrible. Alamak. This one looks like Final Fantasy. Same type of. Oh wait, I make that legendary sword be even stronger. Wouldn't that be nice? Ah, what? Wait. My monitoring went down. My eyes on my little one, my tongue went bobby. Oops. I don't the camera by mistake. Oh, this thing is blocking me. God damn it. Okay. Okay, that works. Sorry. Encroaching Undertaker. There was an explosion. Oh, just nice I was in the air. That's so nice. Oh no, I don't like that. I saw Poco come in and slain. Maybe I should have done the hands first. Alright, we did it.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Toggle.
They teleport me back. Good. I don't need to run. Where are the peeps? Okay, I see some. Oh, the stupid Duke. I heard his daughter is still there. Ah, thanks.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right.
Oh. Stupid Duke.
And I was wrong. About everything.
Realizing the errors of his way?
The only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
Redemption arc?
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing.
You were so
I should
annoying
have listened
now.
to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
You feel that re-employ himself as the captain of
Madam
the
Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The Dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Aww.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here,
That's
I should see
running
if
away
Isabel
from...
needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
Thanks for standing with us.
I'm sorry we didn't sooner.
The soldiers were divided because they were getting better stuff, you know? Like, obviously they want the town.
When darkness descended,
but
the line did not break.
they're getting better gear.
Though full sorely
Better food.
tested, secure
maybe even more money.
Was their fate.
Then all they want is to be safe, do their job, get paid. Who don't want that, you know?
Will you lend me a hand? They're still injured in the markets.
So of course they were with the Duke.
Just a little further.
This the last one?
We did it! Kiss me.
Kiss me. This new. This sushi is really like, what's the best part? Kiss me. Hey,
How goes the
Isabel.
treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the crystalline dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister.
So she laid her
And
roots
so
down.
I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Oh, this monster I keep saying.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Of course, Isabel.
Always.
Always. Okay, that's it for Rio. My little one turned over. So level up. Alright. 47. Nice. View cyborg. I knew I'm collecting oh my god, orange Akam. From here, I'm gonna do Dalimil. Yeah, I'm gonna do Dalimil. No, now though. On Thursday. Tomorrow I play Palia. I've been playing Palia on stream. Enjoying. Because I rarely play live sim games like that. And this one is scratching the itch so much ever since the Facebook games of Playfish times. Restaurant City, Farmville, that kind of times. Yeah, I played quite a few of those. Really enjoy them. Especially Restaurant City. The whole reason I had the Facebook account was because of Restaurant City. I really didn't want one, but yeah, after that, I succumbed. Anyways, Palia tomorrow. Yesterday I discovered cooking with friends in Palia. It was so fun. So tomorrow night, don't know what I'll be doing, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Even if I have to do intense farm management. Okay.
We have brought Northreach together. Now the fight begins to keep her together. For if this town is to survive, we must all play our part,
Well
including
said.
you, Clive.
You can count on me.
You all right, boy?
What are those two doing, sir? Okay, so let me. Ooh, what song is that? Quickly scan to see if there are any places that are undiscovered in this area. I think I'll do this for Dalmatia as well tomorrow. No, sorry, Thursday. Just to make sure that everything is discovered. Then we'll loot as well when I get there. So yeah. The next stream for 16 on Thursday, we will be doing our. Hang on, let me zoom. Let me think. Dalmatia? Yeah, Dalimil's Inquest for one. And is it supposed to cut off like that? I think it is. Yes, yeah, this place I accidentally went and fought the Baroque there because but it's yeah. Okay, open one map. See, a little too I'll prefer it. Here done. Here, oh, there's something here. Which quest is? Can't remember which one. Just pop in here for a bit lah.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs.
Mother's Rest.
Excuse
This
me.
is not
I'm
hard
looking for
away.
something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago, claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo.
Oh, he
Near
was?
some gutted hovel, not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Huh? Okay. So there was still quest for Rosario, I forgot.
They're fast, strong, loyal.
Got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night? Speak to Martha.
Is it here?
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave. We barely had room to breathe.
Are the bearers taking well to their new homes, you know? I sometimes worry how they'll manage without me to cook and clean for them.
They're doing fine.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
When I was a little girl...
Oh, I never talked to her. Wait a minute, what? It was only years later that I found out she wasn't just a servant, she was my grandmother. Are you fucking kidding me? they do that?
My grandmother.
They did that.
I swore then and there.
Oh, no wonder Martha does what she does.
Put the wind right up us. And thank goodness they did. Like being back in the glory days. Half of me wishes they hadn't left.
Guardians. Oh.
It ain't exactly a bed of roses. And that's just the start. You come back and visit, all right?
Rosalie is doing well, I guess. I'm supposed to find some guy. Talking about being attacked by a silver chocobo.
Lord Rossfield.
Oh, Brennan knows already.
So surprised. I expect the Burning Quill already told you that the
Isn't I
Undying
dying?
lies everywhere, and mine just happened to be here in the rest. I wanted to thank you, my lord, for all you've done for our people. You've rekindled the fire in the heart of every true-born Rosarian. Like the Phoenix, the Duchy shall rise again. Not on any map, perhaps, but in us. I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
I was not expecting this. An NPC that I checked in sometimes ends up being an Undying.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
That's so sudden.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
One more?
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up. But what I do know, it doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits.
You?
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't be the first
Silver
time.
chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Where is it? No, too far. Don't feel like go. Hand of Hyperion. Oh yeah, there is something there. I forgot about it. I'm not challenging it. Not today, anyways. Anyways, I was gonna stop right. Yeah. Because I saw this icon and I tapped it. Did you realize it's not the hideaway? So on Thursday we'll come back. Finish this one, the Silver Chocobo, Gap Squares. Then we'll go for Lubos and Daily Mill Inn. And Pokelat for whose one is this? Was it Uncle Byron's? You settled 2 kingdoms already. Nations? Kingdoms? Land places. And the next one we'll try for this 2. Who knows? We might even be able to touch this one by the end of next stream. That will be Thursday though. Tomorrow is Palia. So yep, that's it for today. Thanks for dropping by. Cried a lot. I didn't. I really got caught by surprise by some of these quests. Man, the one with the father and Togo. Togo is such a good boy. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go rest already. See you guys tomorrow for Palia or for on Thursday for 16. Yes, FF16. Friday as well for 16. We shall see. Unlikely to be able to finish the game next stream. So feels like so much side quests. Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for dropping by. Meruri good night and Meruri goodbye.